Hey there, guys. How's it going? And what we're going to talk about today is the Children's Bible, and the story is The Last Supper. Yeah, I really, really do like these books that the Children's Bible producers have made. They have a lot of series of different stories from the Bible that's made in kind of a children's format, so they can understand it a little better. I mean, because the Bible can be a little intimidating. I mean, just the tiny writing alone can overwhelm a person, even adults sometimes. So they have done is they have come up with a way to break down the different stories of the Bible. Makes it so a child can, kind of understand better about what the story is, and break it down to like almost elementary type level. This one is the Children's Bible, The Last Supper, story of Jesus and his trials and and resurrection and all that. So like I said, they have lots of these stories, and they're all illustrated and pictures and different things for them to see throughout the story. It's really done very well, and it's broken down to, in the Bible, it's longer, of course, so they break it down kind of like in a nutshell type of illustrations and, happenings of the story. It's very short, and it's only like just a few pages, and your kids really will take to it. Mine did. When I was growing up, I grew up in the church and with the Bible and everything, and I had to actually read the real Bible, and we didn't have this, and but we did have someone at school and at church actually would break down the Bible in, like, they would talk to us, get us in little groups, and talk to us, tell us the story versus having to read it. It made it a lot easier, and that's pretty much kind of like what this is doing. And it would just be kids in the group at a Bible study. They would break it down in a way that, a kid could understand it. And this is exactly what this is doing. They have all the fantastic, wonderful stories of the Bible in their series here. This just happens to be one of them, and one of the best ones. That's why I chose it. I have several of them, and a lot of times I will tell my children, especially when they were very, very young, these stories before going to bed, just every now and then, maybe on the weekends or anytime. And a lot of times they will ask me to tell them, they really like it that much. Because, you say it and you act out all the characters' voices, and, and explain to them, what's actually happening, what's going on and all that. And they see the illustrations and they take to it. They really, really get into the story. So I'm glad we got this. This was very inexpensive too. These they're not a lot at all. They're just really, really informative. And anytime you can have illustrations and break complex writings down to a more elementary type level, I think you get a better response out of children, and it sinks in better because it's almost like telling them a story about any superhero or anything like that. It's interesting, it's colorful, and just makes them feel like this is not something that's kind of like textbook learning, very like generic and just encyclopedia type big words and all that. You can lose a kid real fast talking that way. So yeah, these are really good. These are very, very good. I am glad they came out with this. There probably are several different, publicists and everything making books like this, but this is the first time I've come across this series, and I really like it a lot, and my kid seems to really, really enjoy it also. Yeah, I had a good time reading it to him, and he asked for it several times. So, yeah, that's good. Okay, well, we've been talking about the Children's Bible, The Last Supper. Okay, well, I hope you guys use this information, and I'll see you again next time. All right, bye-bye.